I would tell future fellows to come here. It is an amazing program. You will receive top-notch training. You will be ready to practice anywhere. You will be ready to encounter any pathology.
You get so much support in your clinical exposure and your clinical growth, but also in your other areas that you are interested in, such as global health or advocacy or SIM or education.
You will be welcome from day one. You will hit the ground running, and there will be days where you feel overwhelmed, but you will never, ever, ever feel alone.
I think it's probably fair to ask what they won't learn, because I feel like they learn so much during their time. We start as soon as they come in that first fellowship day.
I had never touched an ultrasound probe before fellowship, and so throughout my training, receiving that ultrasound training, I decided I wanted to go further and complete the ultrasound fellowship.
By the end of your first year, you've done a significant portion of ultrasound, and really your second and third years are just honing on that. They'll usually get over 500 quality reviewed scans when they graduate. That will translate into having, significant confidence in pretty much all modalities of ultrasound. We will have a credentialing letter to pass when they graduate, so that they will be able to take that skill anywhere to whatever institution they want to apply to.
It prepared me to be an expert. The training I received helped me to do the administrative parts of ultrasound, as well as be a good teacher and leader. And I think for looking for jobs, it made me very marketable.
We will develop their skills both as a PEM physician and as a health educator. So they'll participate in simulations where we work on team building and leadership and their communication skills. So they'll learn the process of creating, facilitating, and then debriefing simulation scenarios for all different kinds of learners. We have facilitators who have expertise in interprofessional simulation, trauma, communication and difficult debriefing, pediatric readiness, and mass casualty, the list goes on. Our PEM fellows also help us morph and develop the simulation program to meet their educational needs based on cases that they experience and deficits they feel like they have in their own learning.
Progressive autonomy, I think, is one of our biggest selling factors for our fellowship, and really unique. Not a lot of programs do it around the country. Our goal is for you to be fully functioning to what we consider independence and seeing patients on your own. Attendings are still there to support you, but they are more there as a colleague now, because you have gotten to the stage where you can practice.
I don't ever feel like I'm thrown out to sea without a life raft, but I just feel like every day I'm getting a little bit better at what I do and a little bit better as a person too. And I think that's really something special about this place.
We have a clinical competency committee that makes sure that you are meeting the milestones as we go. My goal as the fellowship director is to push you past your comfort level, but at the same time, not set you up for failure. So we make sure that you are ready to go, and everybody develops at their own pace.
I would say that as a fellow, having our leadership pay attention to small details and advocate for us at any level for little things and big things makes me feel so seen and important and valued.
We have a mentorship program. You have a research mentor, a personal mentor, and then you have your track mentor. So everyone's there to help you along the way as you progress. We have multiple tracks that someone can pick that really leads them towards kind of their long-term goals and develops a niche while they're in fellowship to give them kind of a whole perspective of what they might want to do with their future career. We do a lot of advocacy things outside. The multiple attendings are involved in leadership positions throughout the state. We, as being the largest children's hospital in our state, we have to really educate outside.
We have some really great programs in place, including a fellow advocacy project that we do every year. We get to be as involved as we want, so I'm very involved in working with our residents in their advocacy programs, and also just the support to do kind of extracurricular activities that relate to advocacy, both on the community and legislative level. So I actually got to travel to Tamale, Ghana recently with our global health division, where I got to work alongside and learn with residents and physicians over there. I think just learning the culture over there and learning differences in culture and that different people have different experiences and make different decisions just makes me a more compassionate and more understanding physician here with all of our patients.
Wellness is a huge thing for us. Pediatric emergency medicine is hard. It's hard physically, but it's really hard mentally. And so we make sure that our fellows and our faculty are doing a lot of stuff outside of work.
That meant a lot to me because in training, sometimes you encounter difficult cases and, it is hard work. And so that balance is very important to be able to have family, friends, and hobbies and interests outside of work so that you're refreshed.
I think it's made a tremendous impact. We moved our lectures to Thursday so fellows can have that long 3-day weekend when they're not working. But we really want them to enjoy the city because you should enjoy where you're doing fellowship.